Virtuous Network presents Math Mommy!
Hey, Math Mommy here. How you been? It's been a minute. Have you had a great week? Well, 8th graders, just know you only got about 90 to maybe 100 and something more days left. You guys are almost done. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys have been rocking out this year. This session is going to be about scientific notation and base 10. I know you've probably done scientific notation so many times before. It's confusing for some and not for others, and it's just one of those math things. And so I'm hoping that you guys will get a great lesson out of scientific notation, and you guys will learn some tips and tricks that you guys will be able to use and take with you. So I'll go ahead and introduce Deasia again to go ahead and let you guys know what it is you guys will need to take notes. Stay tuned.
Okay, what you'll be needing today is 2 sharpened pencils, an eraser, a scientific calculator, scratch paper, and just paper. Bye, guys. Math Mommy is awesome, so make sure to subscribe down below.
All right, Math Mommy's back. Now, go ahead, get ready, everybody, to do what? Take notes. Yes, my favorite part of the class. But I do want to make you guys aware, you guys will need a calculator because it will have a very, very easy, should I say, way for you guys to go ahead and knock these on out. So I'll show you too how to use the calculator in order to get these scientific notation equations solved. So first, what I'm going to start with, guys, is scientific notation. Scientific notation is, it looks like a standard equation, but it's really not. It's a way for scientists to shorten long numbers with a bunch of zeros. Okay, guys, so the coefficient, which is this number here, must be greater than 1 and less than 10. And I'll give you guys a little hint. Positive exponents with base of 10, you'll count zeros in the exponent, subtracting any places in the coefficient. So in this instance here, we have 1.23 times 10 to the 8th. What we would do is it would actually be 6 zeros in this equation, 2, 3, and a 1. And so I'll show you exactly how the answer will look. See, 1.23 times 10 to the 8th. If you notice, we have 6 zeros here because we have to count the 2, 3 space because it's right before the point. Because we always want to make sure that our coefficients are greater than 1, less than 10. And that's how we'll end up being able to use the base 10 scientific notation for this long number. And so I'll show you guys another example. So that's 1.2 times 10 to the 7th. How many zeros do you guess that would have? It's going to have exactly right. If you guess 6, you're right. It will have exactly 6 because there's only one number after the decimal place. Because you always want, anytime you switch your numbers back, you always want to make sure that you're making your coefficient more than 1, less than 10. I got one more, or excuse me, a couple more examples for you guys going the other way. So 12 million would actually equal 1.2 times 10 to the 7th. We're making sure that our coefficient is greater than 1, less than 10. And we're making sure to count all of our places after the decimal point. Because it wouldn't be 12 because that doesn't fulfill the value. It has to fulfill the value. It has to be true, making sure that the coefficient is greater than 1, less than 10. And I'll show you this last example. 123 million would equal 1.23 times 10 to the 8th. 6 zeros, 7 places after the decimal point. Or 8 places. I'm sorry. The exponent's 8. 8 places after the decimal point, 6 zeros, including the 2 and the 3, makes it 8. And so what you'll want to do, you'll basically want to find your coefficient that's always less than 10, greater than 1, and then multiply by base 10, and your exponent will include all numbers after the decimal. I love you guys. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Make sure to subscribe so that you can get your weekly updates as far as tutoring is concerned. We'll also have different types of weekly videos coming out too. We'll be vlogging our moves, so make sure you pay attention to that. And Virtuosity Network will be here to stay, you guys. We love you. Have a great night, Vibus.